What's up guys, Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before we get into the video, as always, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And when you guys hit subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. So this is going to be a little something different than what we're normally used to here on the channel. Basically today I'm going to be talking about a new trend that has definitely popped off in 2020, but I think it's going to pop off even a little bit harder in 2021. And that trend is clogs, Birkenstock Bostons, Crocs, that whole style where you have a closed toe sandal. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. I myself, I feel like with everything and most people, right, like when I first saw it, I wasn't the biggest fan of it right away. I was like, I could never own a pair of Crocs, right? Like I'm just like, Crocs look absolutely ridiculous. Like how could anyone wear that out in public and just be so confident in what they're wearing? But props to all the trendsetters, props to all the people wearing Crocs. Props to all the kids on TikToks that made Crocs super popular, because I think for myself, and I don't know if I can make a broad statement for everyone watching this video, for all the people that wear these type of shoes, I think why I'm really starting to like these type of shoes and just gravitate towards them is, one, they look super stylish, right? Like they're different than your typical slides. Sure, I think slides are always going to be a classic, like your Adidas slides, your Nike slides, your Gucci slides, even though those are a little bit tacky, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Nonetheless, this is like a nice little twist to that cozy, comfort, stylish, but still, right, you're not walking out looking like a hardcore, like you just got out of bed, right? Like, you're still adding some style to your outfit even though you look super cozy. And number two is just tying to the whole cozy and comfort thing. Like these shoes are super easy to wear, super comfortable. You can slip them on, slip them off, dress them up, dress them down. Like you can really do so much with them. You can wear them as house shoes. You can wear them out. Honestly, the possibility with these shoes are just endless. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the two most popular styles that I've seen. I mentioned them earlier in the beginning. One is the Birkenstock Boston, and then the other is the Crocs, the infamous Crocs that we've all known as kids, growing up till now. And the first style of clog sandal type shoes that I have to show for you guys are the Crocs. So I got these Crocs as a Secret Santa present this past year. I thought I would never own a pair of Crocs. It was just one of those things I just saw like a bunch of high schoolers wear, a bunch of kids wear, kids on TikTok were wearing it. But now here I am in 2021 as a 24-year-old owning a pair of Crocs. And nonetheless, of course, I gotta have that Elsa pin on there, just to top it off. But just briefly talking about the shoe, there are a couple things that I really do love about the Crocs. So the first thing I really love about Crocs is, of course, the comfort, right? Like they're super comfortable. They're intended to be super comfortable. And I think if you get the even more expensive pair, so this right here is the base pair, but if you get the even more expensive pair, the cushioning is actually even softer. And the price tag for these Crocs actually isn't too bad at all. The normal pair is gonna run you $40 to $45, but I've seen a bunch of people find them at Marshalls and Ross for like 20 bucks. So make sure you guys are looking out for those deals. The second thing I love is how customizable they are. you guys can see with the Elsa pin, I only have one pin on here, but there are people that have decked out their Crocs with some pretty cool pins. There are a lot of artists, at least in Houston, there are a lot of artists that have made Texas custom made pins that are super cool, very much true to the city and what Houston stands for. The only thing that kind of sucks about the pins is, I've seen packs of pins typically for 20 bucks or so, and the Crocs are $40. So, eventually over time, the pins are going to cost more than the Crocs themselves. And lastly, the third thing I really love about Crocs is, definitely in 2020, they've picked up this team a lot, with the collab with Justin Bieber, Post Malone, Bad Bunny, but they've done a bunch of collabs that people are definitely gravitating towards. Like, Crocs are selling out nowadays, and that's absolutely crazy, right? Like Nike SB did a collab with Grateful Dead, and here Crocs is doing a collab with Grateful Dead, right? So they definitely know what's in, I don't know if they're just bopping off these other brands, but Crocs is doing their thing when it comes with these collabs. It just shows that they are trying to be somewhat in tune to the culture, whether they're trying to capitalize off the culture, that's debatable. If you guys are interested in getting a pair of Crocs that aren't just the white ones or your basic colors, you guys can go on the website. They have a bunch of colors from like hunter orange, forest green, like a sail color, but super clean, super comfortable. I would highly recommend these to you guys. And the second style of clogs that I've seen become very popular within this past year are the Birkenstock Bostons. Clearly, I think this model might have been around for quite some time. So Yeah, even though they are trendy now, you know, like they have definitely been a staple piece for many people, I'm sure, but you know, now many people are starting to gravitate towards these shoes, and specifically the Birkenstock Boston. I'll say, you know, Birkenstock I think has always been kind of like that upper echelon type of a brand, you know, like they've done collabs with Stussy, maybe Supreme if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. I know they've done a collab with a couple streetwear brands, but the one they did with Stussy is actually in this Clog model right here that's, you know, dubbed the Boston. I'll say for that one though, I think they dropped the ball on it. You know, they did basically this corduroy pattern, but there's something about it that just looks a little off, does not look fire whatsoever in my opinion. So if you guys are interested in getting the Birkenstock Boston, I would honestly just stick to the normal Birkenstock model. So like I said, the Crocs are gonna run you about $40, $20 to $40 depending on where you get them. The Birkenstocks are a lot more pricey. Retail on this model right here is about $140, so it's gonna be about like $150, $160 after tax. Shout out to my girlfriend though, she got me this pair right here. I myself, I managed to find a brand new pair on eBay with no box for $85, so basically half the price. You know, even though it didn't come with a box, you can save money if you do search on eBay, Grailed, Facebook Marketplace. Like there's definitely a bunch of these out there, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like the Crocs as well, I thought these were a little bit funky. Like they're a little bit more normal than the Crocs in my opinion. I think they're easier to wear because they look a little bit more quote unquote grown up, but definitely a dope shoe to have. And the nice thing about Birkenstock is their footbed is like this soft bed material that conforms to your foot over time. So basically as you wear more and more, they're gonna get more comfortable to your foot. You know, so I think these are a good alternative if you're wanting something that's a little bit more dressy, a little bit more grown up than the Crocs. I think it's nice to have both pairs in your collection, right? Like for both of them, you can get them like basically $100 total, and essentially you have one that's super casual, you know, you can wear to the grocery store, and then you have the Birkenstocks in which you can wear going out with your friends, you know, going to the movies, going on a date, something like that. Clearly in a pandemic, you know, probably not, but I mean, you can wear them around the house, still look pretty fresh, wear them to go get groceries or something like that. But highly recommend you guys hop on this Clog trend if you haven't already. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think about the Clog trend down below in the comments. I'm loving it, and you know, I'm definitely gonna be rocking this all spring, all summer, all winter. And it's gonna wrap up the video, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.